Jack gonna get him, man. He don't bless. He go and get him. He ain't thinking that. Right in front of him. Right in front of you.
Let me get some armor.
Hold up. Hit him. Oh, great. RPGs as well.
Ooh, he got you in the corner right there.
In the corner.
Okay, that didn't work.
Daniel, just forget about him.
Got him.
Holy shit.
What is up, my fellow alcoholics, and welcome to the channel. And first and foremost, I just want to put out an apology to everybody, to all my followers and everything, for the lack of uploads. I've been a little under the weather, and it has been a rough time. I couldn't even hold like a conversation or say more than a few words without coughing up a lung. So I'm feeling a lot better now. So without further ado, I'm going to bring you this video of my Amax loadouts. Starting with my 6v6 loadout, I use a muzzle. For the muzzle, I use a compensator for the recoil control, tac laser for the ADS, the exo stock for the ADS and movement. For the rear grip, I use a stippled grip for the sprint to fire, and for the underbarrel, I use a commando foregrip. Basically, it's for that nasty recoil, that horizontal recoil, which you guys will see a little bit later with the wall tests. Getting into my Warzone loadouts, which you can also use. This is my solos loadout, which you can also use for ground war. Also, I use a monolithic suppressor for the damage over range and suppression. I use the Zodiac barrel for the recoil control and also increasing my range. For the stock, I use the EXO for the ADS time. For the grip, I use the rubberized wrap for the recoil control. And for the underbarrel, I still stuck with the Commando foregrip. And then going into, this is for duos all the way up to quads. Basically, it's the same loadout as my solos, except you trade out the stock for the 45 round mag, because simply you are facing more opponents. You have a higher count of teammates, or so to speak, enemy teammates, that is. So for my secondary, I run the MP5, and pretty much my perks, I use double time, obviously overkill, and an amped. And then the lethal, I use whatever I feel is necessary. There's no preference right there for me. But getting into the wall test, this is a recoil test for the gun. This is a standard, no attachments Amax. As you can see, it has a horizontal like a snake-like pattern for the horizontal recoil, which is kind of different because it's one of the guns that I pretty much know does that. The other rifles don't really do that kind of a recoil pattern. They either go hard left or hard right. That was the 6v6 recoil pattern. As you can see, it was a lot tighter and less horizontal. A lot tighter as far as recoil control is concerned. This is the solos loadout. As you can see, the recoil pattern going upwards or your vertical is a lot tighter also. And it also has less horizontal. And then this is the duos to quads. Now keep in mind, it went all the way up the wall just like the standard pattern, because that's a 45 round mag. I just left it on there to show you guys that kind of recoil pattern that it has and how high it would actually go, so you can actually see the cap. But otherwise, if I left the 30 round mag, it would look exactly the same as the solos loadout. Getting into the gun, to be honest with you guys, use the Amax as much as possible. I know I'm late on this video. I know the Amax has been out for quite a while now. But use the Amax as much as possible, because I have a feeling that it might get a nerf. Where it'll get nerfed, my honest opinion, it either have to be with fire rate, or they're going to probably add more recoil to the gun. Because the recoil isn't too bad. I mean, it's very predictable as far as vertical. And as far as horizontal, I mean, one attachment, as you guys saw with my wall test, pretty much took care of the horizontal recoil. So it wasn't too bad. So I have a feeling this gun might get a nerf pretty soon. So use this gun as much as possible, I have to say. The overall feel of the gun, I absolutely love it. I mean, this gun was like as if the AK and the SCAR had a baby And that baby grew up and had a baby with the FAL. That's what you get. You get an Amax. I'm not trying to be too funny about that. That's just honestly how I feel about the gun. It packs a punch. It's a 3-shot kill in multiplayer at anywhere from medium to like close range. It's pretty much that same type of range in Warzone with 250 health. You're looking anywhere at 6 to 7 shots. It melts armor just like the SCAR. It melts armor just like the AK, the FAL. So it packs a good punch, and it has a better fire rate than its two cousins, I would call it, or if you want to call it that, you know, the AK and the SCAR. It just overall, it just feels good. I'm always attracted to guns that have the power. I love the power that it has, the stopping power that it has, you know, and throwing stopping power on this gun just makes it even more lethal, which is nice, and it just melts people like crazy. But I really enjoy using this gun. I wouldn't say it's a go-to gun, so to speak, for me, but it is definitely up there in my top like 3 picks, to be honest with you guys. I mean, or at least a top 5, anywhere of my top list, whatever I put in that list, this gun is up there with that, and I just have a ball using it. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it was a little useful for you guys as far as picking your attachments and everything for the gun. If it was useful, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for future uploads and streams. All in all, the gun's great. I have a really good time using it, and I've said that 100 times already on this video, but I can't stress enough, like, I have a good time with this gun. So hopefully you guys are having a great time with it too. And the loadouts and the examples that I give, now they're just personal loadouts, just to recap on that. It's the loadouts that I find success with a lot. So feel free to try them out. Feel free to drop comments down below and let me know how you feel about them. Enjoy the rest of this video, and I'll catch you next time.
They all in the back.
Yeah, I was just back there, and one dude just hit me on from the side.
Dang, somebody got you on fire, dude.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's the
That's a good question. I don't even know where they at.
I got one in the back of it. It turned on, bitch.
Damn, I wanted that kill. Oh my god.
I turned on him so hard.
Oh my god. Hit up.
Get off me, baby. That's kill cam right there.
Who's gonna be the lucky person I'm gonna slap that door at? Got one. Whoops. Just slipped in my name. Whoops.
Yeah, they got
I got one right here.
Oh man, that knife got me.
Hey, sir.
Oh my god, they both jumped in on the dummy, man.
Got him both shot.
Sucker duck.
They got a lagging dude, bro.
It was 3 and 1.
Okay, you got one there.
Yeah, I got one of them.
Wish I was allowed to help. I was already good. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, okay.
I ran out of ammo.
Where's this guy at?
On downtown. Oh, and another one.